What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the UMG event out here in Fort Lee, New Jersey, the Battle of Fort Lee. And my name is Golden Boy TW. Joining me right now is Nifty, who is actually a player as well that I'm very familiar with in the local scene. Very outspoken individual, right?
Try my best.
Try your best. You know, he's a nice guy.
You always gotta try.
Yeah, exactly. He actually did compete in this tournament with, what was your team?
Team Ghost. I played with Kahuna.
Yeah.
And we picked up a couple extra people. We hadn't been playing the past couple months. You know, we just came out here to have some fun. So,
all right. Awesome. Well, with that said, though, guys, we have some player cards for the teams that are going to be coming up here. First, we're going to be opening up with, Murray, what's our first team? Huh? All right, well, let's open it up with Nova. As we had the gentleman, we had Methods here just now, but here goes your first guy. It's going to be Team Nova Nation as Mike Glushnak, also known as BL Fire, his favorite gun, PP90. Then we have the man himself, Doubt, and he's rocking. He has a favorite gun, PP90 as well. Look at the underarm here. We have Anthony Zinni, the guy who was just here, Methods IAI, favorite weapon ACR, followed by, last and not least, Saints. The man himself, Brian Saint on Twitter, Roll the Shit Talker.
Yeah, we all know that's right.
Yeah,
we all know he's not lying about that.
Yeah, he's definitely not lying about that. And then on the other side, we're going to have One Effort, a team well-known in the Call of Duty community, at least to me, at least. I am very familiar with One Effort. We have Austin Davis, known as Glory. He's a support slayer, favorite weapon, the PM9. And then next up, we are going to have Groundzer. He does look like that, you know. Favorite weapon, the Dragunov. Then we're going to have TJ, also known as Lynx, Roll, whatever. And favorite gun, everything. And then last and certainly not least, we're going to have Jeremy Olsen, also known as Neslo. And favorite weapon, the Desert Eagle. But you know he won't bust that out in the middle of a match. He's the objective player, folks. Those are your two teams that are going to be facing off here today. And let's go ahead and start the matchup. Hopefully we can figure out when the match is going to start. Because we're all trying to communicate and everything like that here. You know, just got to give the signal. I'm like, start it, and then he starts it. You know, it's like magic. But yeah, so
when
you know,
we're not ready, they start the game.
Oh, they are ready. They're ready. The game is here. I did find it, evidently. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me, Nifty.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime, buddy. And we are gonna have some great commentary here for you, hopefully. You know, Methods was definitely interesting. If you have any questions for Nifty as well, Nifty is a player that, you know, he also is, you know, an amateur player that a lot of people in the local scene are very familiar with. Great guy. And, you know, if you just have any basic questions for him, you know, throw it out there. Questions for me as well. You know, just reading the chat, trying to interact with you fine people at home. And thank you so much for supporting what we do here today here in the Local Battles LAN Center. You know, am I sweating it? Yes, I am. I'm always sweating, baby. What do you know about that? And the match is going to start here now. Just to clarify, this is an extended series matchup. So the count is 2-1 right now with Nova Nation going up against One Effort. We are going to be kicking things off with Arcade and CTF. And Nova just needs to win 2. One Effort needs to win 3. And we have everything all lined up and ready to go. Now, I don't hear any game sound, Murray, if I'm supposed to. Hopefully you guys are able to hear some game sound there as well. But if so, that is fixed. So we're going to be on board here with Doubt. He's going to be top of the broken staircase, getting taken out there. Nifty, what are you know, coming back and everything like that? Obviously, you know, you got to get back into the swing of things. What was the practice regimen like for you? And are we going to see you competing in more Call of Duty tournaments in the future?
Definitely. You know, my teammate Kahuna, we've been playing with each other since COD 4. Met each other in COD 2. We've both been playing the game a long time.
Yeah.
He had went to boot camp. I was staying in an alternate location, and we couldn't really work out, you know, getting on. So, you know, we decided that we were going to play once he got back.
Yeah.
He got back a couple weeks ago, and you know, with work and you know his family, we just, you know, we couldn't practice too much. But like I said, we just came out to have fun. You know, see everybody.
Of course. And I think that's one of the best parts about these kinds of events. You get to go out, you get to meet people, people that you only know online, and it's so cool. You know, I've met so many great people. Like when Nadeshot and Scump were casting, which, by the way, guys, I did ask Nadeshot and Scump if they wanted to cast, but they were so hungry and they really needed to eat and get ready for their next matchups. Hopefully, I'll have 1 or 2 of them on later on. Don't know yet, but I promise I'll do something. I haven't let you guys down yet, or at least I hope I haven't. So we'll see if we can make that happen. But You know, it's just when they were commentating, I was able to go around the venue and speak with all the people here that come out and support the event. And it's just so nice to be able to interact with all of these people, all these amazing people that support competitive Call of Duty. It truly is a wonderful thing, man, you know?
Yeah,
Truly
it is. Definitely, and you know, most people don't get the opportunity online to even talk to some of these pro players because, not that they don't want to talk to you, you know, they're busy. They're obviously pro players for a reason. They work hard for what they've earned, and you know, you come out here, you get to talk to people like Too Quick, Scump, and you know, they are cool kids, and it's nice to get their input on things, and they're always going to try and help you if you have any questions.
Of course, of course. Now, taking some questions from the chat here. We have 2 questions. One from Chrome, my boy Chrome. Shout out to you, Landward Plague in the chat. And then we have another one from Who is Martin. I'm going to start off with Who is Martin first. Yes, if I can commentate with anyone, who would it be? Well, if you would have asked me a year ago, I would have said Puckett, and I got that opportunity. So I was very happy about that. The other person I would love to commentate with is Rivington. The League of Legends commentator. I would just like to just pull him into a Call of Duty scenario once again and be able to cast with him. And another one, surprisingly enough, I know a lot of people are going to be like, what? But Holiday Doc. I actually would like to have one time to commentate with Holiday Doc because he's a good guy. And, you know, and hey, give it a whirl. I'm pretty sure our styles would be pretty interesting to mingle together. The other question that was here from Landward Plague was who was the most surprising player that I've seen this tournament? Great question. And I'm going to have to go with Sonic. Sonic, to me, has impressed me the most out of anyone here. Lawless as well. Can't forget Yoshi and Methods, you know, and all that stuff, because Yoshi played great as well. But Sonic, man, that kid is talented, and I hope to see more of him moving forward. Because if I'm correct, he got 3rd place in the 2v2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got 3rd place in the 2v2, so very, very talented player. And I hope to see him continue to grow.
If you have time, Golden,
yeah.
I have a question for you.
Oh, thank you. What's that?
As everyone knows, Golden's, you know, he's played at the MLG level. He's commentated at the MLG level. What do you personally like better? Would you rather play the game or would you rather commentate the game?
Ooh, the stinging question. Truth be told, I want to play again. I do enjoy casting because I like providing fresh and you know, commentary for people that, you know, I like educating, you know what I mean? I've been around for so long now that, like, for me, it kind of just feels natural. I do this with my teammates,
right,
so it makes sense to do it, you know, at a more public level. So you could say I do want to. I do miss playing just because I'm a competitive person. I'm a super competitive person. So yeah, I would like to get back in the saddle and compete again. But hey, if the community wants me casting, I'll cast. If the community doesn't like me, then I guess I'll play. One way or another, I'll figure something out. Because I'm not going anywhere, baby. Golden Boy's here to stay. And that's it. And yes, I do find Call of Duty competitive. What absurdities is that? I've always felt Call of Duty was competitive because I've been competing it since COD 2.
Me too.
You know, just certain events I didn't particularly agree with. But, you know, it is what it is, and I support anything. You know, even if it's not the greatest thing in the world, I'll still support it because, hey, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about getting the name out there, spreading the gospel of COD. With that said, though, guys, the score is right now, I think, I did not get a chance to see it. Was it 1-0?
Yes, it was 1-0.
1-0 in favor of Nova, as they are looking really good here. Oh, Mistakes asked a very good question. Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3 competitive? Shout out to Nifty for asking a question in the chat. Thank you very much. But yeah, Black Ops or I don't know. I think we might be a little favorable on that one. But go ahead. I'll let you take that.
I think that if I maybe would have been playing this game from the beginning, the whole time, that I would like this game better because the mechanics are good. Mm-hmm. But just, you know, traveling the country playing Black Ops, it kind of has, you know, a place in my heart.
Yeah.
I had great experiences everywhere we went last year, and it was a fun time. I wish that this game would have, you know, had that opportunity, but
yeah,
personally, Black Ops for me.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that one. Black Ops for me is the I loved it. You know, it's something that I will never forget, and I can't wait to have that back with Black Ops 2. Because you know what, man, it's fantastic, dude. It's just competing at local events. It's unprecedented. It truly is. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's see. Who do we? What other questions we have here on the chat? And of course, you guys have questions. It could be anything. Feel free to ask because that would be very, very nice. And we'll have no problem answering them. But we do have a match at hand here, folks. Because you know what? Yes, let me switch sides. Actually, thank you very much to Connor _ for correcting me there. As we are going to be hopping on board with the guys from One Effort here, Glory, as he's going to be inside green, putting shots right by the Soda Street, not able to connect with anything here, waiting for that person to pop up, but he is going to... Oh, wait a minute. He did find him right in front, as that was going to be fire. And Glory gets taken out by Methods, and Grouncer with the kill on Saint. Grouncer does have the flag in possession. Let's go ahead, hop on board with Grouncer. Grouncer now did get some support from his teammate. He is going to get dropped by Doubt, who has that PP90. And seems like Link's going to try and see if he can stop someone over by Soda Street, but he's waiting for someone to come out through this bar doorway. Instead, shot fired right through the bomb site, and seems like, oh boy, Lynx is in a world of hurt here as he needs to figure out what he needs to do to support his teammate. Flag is going to go down and return to the base here, and Grouncer is going to get taken out by his own teammate.
Yeah, that happens. Actually, when we were playing yesterday, I'm sure a lot of you guys know if you drop a frag in your spawn, you'll get a better spawn on Dome.
Yeah.
And our teammate decided to turn around and throw the nade a little late and suck our teammate, and that was the end of that flag.
Yeah, stuff like that happens. Mistakes are made. You just got to avoid making too many. I don't want to say that, them getting killed, that Link's getting killed there by his own teammate, or was that Grouncer? I'm sorry, Grouncer getting killed by his own teammate. We just saw it again, though. Now, see, that's where it gets hectic.
When it gets repetitive, that's when it'll.
That's when the problems come up. Exactly. Some more questions in the chat. Golden Boy, who's your favorite Halo 3 player? You know what, man? Just because I met him and he's a great guy, I'm gonna go with Walshy. Walshy's always been my favorite, man.
You're reading my mind.
I literally got into this because of Walshy. I met him at Digital Life in New York City, and he was the nicest guy I ever met.
I never had the opportunity to meet him, but I remember in COD 2, I wanted to go to MLG, but of course COD 2 didn't have that, and watching Halo was the only thing you could do, and how could you not love Walshy,
man? Captain Clutch, dude.
Yeah.
The man with the quad shot. Dude was an animal, man. You can't hate. Gotta appreciate. All right, and let's see what else we have here. More questions, I'm pretty sure, from everyone. All right, this is actually a great one from Mistakes once again. And X-Ray Legend, of course. Shout out to X-Ray Legend, a good friend of mine in the chat. So, he's always been very supportive of everything that I do and Bravo does as well. He's good friends with us. So just want to give him a quick shout out. But we had a great question from Mistakes here. What's more important, gun skill or smarts? And why? I'd have to go with smarts. I'm not going to lie. You can teach a person how to play a game good, but you can't teach a person to be intelligent. I know that sounds backwards, but it's true.
It is true. I mean, I've never had the best gun skill, but I think the one thing that does get me through the day is being able to, predict and play the game the right way. I mean, at the end of the day, you can be able to shoot anyone you want, but if you can't find anybody and you don't know where to be, you're not going to have any kills.
Yep. I agree with you wholeheartedly there, man. And what we're seeing right here, I believe Nova is up right now 3-1. If they were up 1-0 on that first side, what was the situation, Murray? Was that 3-1? It was. Oh, it's tied. It's tied.
Yeah, I thought it was tied.
Okay. Because it seemed like the red team was.
I didn't want to challenge your authority.
No. You are 100% right. Please do so. So actually, the score is going to be 2-2 now, and we do have a tie. Emily, in the result of a tie, we replay the map. So, and of course, shout out to our tournament organizer, the great, the majestic, the fantastic, the angelic, the immortal Emily Clark, also known as Emily Kate on Twitter. Please give her a follow, and she's a good friend of mine, and very happy that they see it fit to bring me on board to do these events. And guys, just an update. I'm Golden Boy of TW. This is Nifty.
What's going on, guys?
He's a nifty guy.
I try.
You try. And we're gonna have the replay. I think we're gonna have the replay just starting up right away here. Perhaps.
Do you agree with that replay, or do you like the Black Ops style, how it was?
I would like it if it was integrated into the game.
Yeah.
I would like that because I'm a fan of Return to Castle Wolfenstein, and that was a game type in Return to Castle Wolfenstein, the stopwatch game mode, where you had to complete the objective in the same time or less from your opponent. I loved it. I thought that it was another factor, another layer to the game that can be added into it. So I'm going to have to say that I kind of like that, the concept of doing a stopwatch, but it have to be integrated into the game.
Right.
Other than that, replaying the map is okay, because as we saw in we did see some craziness in Providence, if you remember that.
I wasn't in Providence.
Oh, but you heard about it, though, with Next Threat and Leverage.
Yeah.
You can always go back to that game. It went to a quadruple overtime. Like, it doesn't get much more intense than that,
And they say our game isn't competitive.
Yeah, I know, right?
Come on.
Poppycock. All right. LT3BK asked me, do I miss commentating with a man that has the voice of an MMA commentator, Corey Dunn? Corey Dunn is one of my close friends, and I learned so much from him. He is an amazing talent, and once again, a great friend. I love commentating with Corey, but he's doing his thing with the PC stuff, and obviously you might see Golden Dunn coming back together for that Black Ops 2 grind, you know what I mean? Because, come on, let's be real here. Corey Dunn sounds like a majestic god, and I've definitely learned a lot since November, so I wouldn't be that dancing fool that you see on the stage there from Providence. I might dance a little bit, but not
have a little fun.
Yeah, of course, you gotta have fun with it, man. You can't be like a stuck-up douche. It's not cool. You gotta have fun with it. You gotta enjoy it, man. It's freaking COD. This community's awesome. Such colorful characters, man. You just gotta support it. But in any case, so talking about the game at hand, we have Groundzer with the flag. Methods has the flag for the Nova squad here. What do you think's the tactic? Well, both teams actually just lost their flags, but and actually the flag is going to be away for the one effort guys. So it seems like Fire might be able to capture this flag, but just want to ask you a quick question. In the event of a draw on this map, what do you think is the best tactic to do, or just in any game in general?
Personally, I think that the biggest thing when you're in a stalemate is talking to your teammates and communicating, because I actually ran into a situation yesterday where on my mini map, my teammate was looking in the mini bar, and I had the flag at double D's, and I was rotating, looking green and looking stairs, and after the game he tells me that he was watching stairs. Yeah. If he would have told me that, I wouldn't have been watching stairs and I wouldn't have died green. So I think that you guys need to just communicate, and there's 3 places they can come from. So you have to cover those places and
cover your grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with you. That kind of, supplements the question I was asked earlier. What's important? Gun skill or smarts? And you cannot dispute smarts. You need to be
3
able.
People come at you. I don't care how good your gun skill is. You're not going to be able to kill all 3 of them.
Exactly.
Sometimes you can, and
very rare circumstances,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But the truth be told, it's about how you position yourself and how you react to every situation. That's awareness that you need. That's a part of that, the smarts. So obviously that's where I'm going to have to side with the smarts argument on that one.
Like right there, B-Fire, he laid down right next to his teammate. He got up, he noticed his mistake, but if you're looking at your mini-map, you should never lay down right next to your teammate, because somebody come up the stairs behind you, kill both of you, and now you're down 2 men, and no one wants to be down 2.
Exactly, because that is pretty much grounds for getting a flag pull, and now you're going to see some miscommunication there by B-Fire and his teammate. But in any case, so B-Fire now creeping around, finding someone out by the crash site. He's going to get stunned, taking out Neslo. Nice work there by B-Fire. He's going to continue to advance on forward, finding someone entering right through the bar. He needs to play this one real smart, getting hit with stuns, grenades, stuns all over the place. Going to be looking up top model, seeing if he can find someone over there. Lynx now get with a drop, with a kill, on Methods. Lynx moving in with a 2-piece. Nice work there. Doubt with a stop on Lynx to end that run of his. Glory Hole took out B-Fire, so that ends that run. Very well played there by one effort, needless to say, to keep them at bay. But you can't forget about Nova holding it down and just keeping it alive at the score 1-1.
And you gotta love what BL Fire did right there. He rotated back to his flag even when his teammates were up, and it's really key because your teammates can go down faster than you know it, and they'll have the flag, and you're running up top, and they're gonna get OE cut, and there's a flag cap. So you have to know what you're doing, and he showed it there.
Yeah, I agree. Now, We got some more awesome questions. You guys are kicking ass with the questions here. Mistakes, of course. Shout out to Mistakes, dude, for asking some awesome questions. But Kobeology wanted to know. He wanted to ask me, but I think I can ask you this question too. What would you rather have, a clutch player that does average in the rest of the game, or a non-clutch player that does amazing the rest of the game? I think that question kind of answers itself. I would prefer the consistent player. Clutch players are great, but you're not always going to need a clutch player.
Right.
You know? And that consistent player, believe it or not, I consider that a clutch player, because if you are playing consistently and holding it down for your team, there's absolutely, you know, there's no reason for you to need that clutch moment, because you're all playing consistent. You're all doing the best work that you can. So I'm going to have to go with the non-clutch player. What about you?
I think that, you know, people get everything misunderstood with stats. I mean, especially in S&D, you'll see somebody with 13 kills and somebody with 3, but sometimes people don't understand that those 3 kills are just as key as those 13 kills, because without those 3 kills, where are you?
And we're talking about in terms of S&D, you know what I mean? I think at CTF it is essential that you do, like at the end of the game, you should not be like 3-6 kills and like 20 deaths, because you haven't been really helping all that much. And if you're going exclusively for the objective, that's not an excuse. And the reason why I say it's not an excuse is because you still got to be dropping some kills.
I used to do that all the time, actually. Kahuna used to tell me. I would, when I can't kill, if I'm not killing anybody, I kind of just forget that I even have a gun in my hand, and I'm just running around trying to pull flags, and it doesn't work. You have to, switch your gun up, maybe do something a little different, and hopefully you can work out of the slump you're in.
Yep. Now we have we got a pretty good question here. I'm trying to find it from Mistakes. He actually asked, what team shocked us the most at this event? That is a great question. I'm definitely gonna have to go with Speechless. Speechless, they had a good run, and I would say I was very, very surprised with how they played. They were a very, very talented team.
Yeah, it's they did a good job. Everyone came out and did a good job.
Yeah, of course. Limitless too. Limitless actually did pretty well.
Yeah.
You guys had a tough run.
Yeah, it's it's when it comes down to practice, we didn't have it. We have that chemistry, with me and Kahuna playing with each other so long. But when you're picking up 2 people, it is hard, and you have to give respect to people that can do that. I'm not one of them. I need chemistry with my team. Yeah. Just because, like what I said earlier, I'm not the best gun skilled player, but if I have chemistry with a team, that's all you really need. Stick with your team, and you should be able to do something.
All right, well there you go, and that's pretty awesome, man. We have another great question here from Dashboard Rage. Asked us, what is our favorite product for gaming and why? You know what? I'm going to have to go, and I know this is going to sound a little corny, but I might have to go with some squid grips. I think it's a very, very smart idea, because we have seen grips implemented in the past with other, kinds of controllers, but the squid grips are legit. I've used them, and they're great. They feel great, and you definitely feel like you have full control of the situation. Like, because I as everyone knows, I'm a sweaty dude, right? I'm sweating right now as I'm talking to you, and like when my hands also sweat as well from time to time. And after those long game sessions, you need that grip. So I definitely got to go with squid grip in that regard. And of course, shout out to them for even sponsoring all these events as well, because that's a helpful.
Need sponsors. Everyone needs sponsors.
Of course. And guys, I didn't just say that because it was a sponsor. I didn't just say that because my favorite piece of gaming equipment is actually my SteelSeries headphones. Yeah. I really, really like those Siberia V2s. I'm not gonna front. I just got a pair and I've been using them nonstop.
I think is that what Spacely has? Does he have Siberia?
I think so. I know Assassin has a Siberia.
Because I used Spacely's headset yesterday, and when I put it on, it was so comfortable. I mean, I have Astros, and they're great, but I mean, it was the comfort on those headsets are just crazy. Yeah, the 7Hs are actually really good as well, from what I understand. I've never actually had a chance to use them, but I know that they're a good headphone from what everyone was telling me. But I like the V2s. They're really comfortable. All right, guys, so let's see here. 10-year-old. Shout out to the Supermod 10-year-old. Say my sweaty hands. I am
I am, in fact, a very sweaty guy. So let's see what's going on with the game at hand here. As the score was 1-1 in the last, right, Murray? It was 1-1 in the last round. And now we are going to see as one effort, it will be up 2-1 in this replay. Now Lynx is going to find someone at the bottom there. It's going to be down 2 down now as Saint does manage to stop Lynx. That was a good stop there because he could have made a play happen. And now we're going to see Glory with the kill on Saint after he ran into the lobby. Groundster with the pull. And now Groundster needs to play this one smart as Glory did manage to take out Fire. Groundster taking that flag right through the green, and he will be able to go home with this one more than likely. But Methods with the stop on Neslo. The pressure is going to be on Groundster as Methods is going to take out Lynx. 2 down, 3 down now. And the flag is going to be pulled by Methods. A very smart play.
That is really smart play.
He could have went for the kill, but instead he opted to go with the draw. Now the thing is, he only has 50 seconds left on the clock here. So while it is a smart play, you need to bear in mind though that now with the way Grounds is positioned,
right, stand up.
If he would have had 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock, that would have been a very smart play. That one is questionable now. Dowd with the stop though on Groundster. Glory with the stop there. Saint now needs to make something happen here.
Stuns himself.
And Saint with the kill. And it seems like Saint might be able to get this. I don't even know what's going on. He has not been able to return it. Oh, man, that is going to be it, folks.
Just he can't get up there.
Yeah, he can't get up. He was lucky he got up there himself.
It might return on its own if he doesn't get up there soon. It did return on its own.
Oh, snap!
Guess that's a reason you don't go up there. If your rest of your teammates can't go up there.
You know what? That's a salt. Oh my God!
And he was close to getting it too.
Clutch play by Fire. Wow. We are going to a replay number. What is it? Replay number 2.
I'm gonna need some water here, Golden.
Yeah, dude. I do this all the time, baby. Huh? Water would be nice. A shout out to John, by the way, the owner of Local Battles Lancer. He is a very attractive man. Just want to throw that out there. He didn't even listen to me, man. It's all right. It makes me sad. Wow. What a situation. You said it too. It was like, yeah, you know, the flag might get returned, and then you're looking at it, you're like, no, a flag won't get returned. What the hell? That's insane. With like mere seconds left on the clock.
Yep.
That's why it's a blessing and a curse to do that. You know.
And you know, it's a good thing that the flag was actually sitting on the flag for the return because most of the people are going to be hiding somewhere, not thinking about getting that return and it returning on its own. But luckily they were there and ready to score, and
that's insane, dude.
We'll see this again.
That is absolute madness. But guys, make sure you follow Local Battles and UMG Gaming on Twitter. You can see the Twitters there on the overlay, and of course, you got to thank Murray and the guys at TS Graphics, I believe, who are the ones who designed all this stuff, and just some great work overall from the community and everyone coming out for this one. So now we're gonna have the match underway here. It's gonna be replay number 2.
That's right.
In this best of 3 series, or excuse me, best of 7, because it is a continuation.
That's right.
Wow, what a matchup we have here, man. We were talking about replays too, and now look, we're in a second replay. What would happen if we go to replay number 3?
I don't know. Another hotel room tonight, probably.
Probably. Good thing I live in the Bronx. I'm just gonna hop on a bus and go home. Screw that. Let's see what we have here, guys. This is actually a great question from Bertzi, Biritzi. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, buddy, but he asks us, what separates good players from great players? Communication.
Definitely.
I'm going to have to go with communication, because I'm going to tell you this right now. When I competed, I teamed with a guy named Workin, who I believe was a great player. He had amazing communication, and he was a very talented player as well. Very, very talented gun skill-wise, and smart. He was the full package, and that's the only reason why I never wanted to lose him as a teammate. Never did. Another example is Embos, another great player that I teamed with. That he has amazing communication and phenomenal gun skill, and I consider him a great player. And then of course you got all the pros, that are great, and and all that good stuff. Good players now, communication to separate them, but also keeping your cool, as we definitely heard.
Saint, that's the shit talker.
Yeah,
there he is.
Yeah, but I guess that you could say that helps him. Everyone kind of reacts to things differently, wouldn't you say?
That was a good shot there by Methods.
That was, and Neslo with the flag in possession. Methods with the actually Methods with the pickup, and he did get the return as well. Was that a return or a pickup?
That was a pickup.
That was a pickup, and he will cap that flag, making it 1-0 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock at this time. This is replay number 2 of this continuation series with we have the gentleman from Nova versus the fine young chaps of One Effort. And so sorry about the lack of an overlay. It was Murray's fault. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so, and after this, we're going to have Search and Destroy, which we're not done yet, buddy. We're not done yet. We're going to have Lockdown, Search and Destroy coming up next after this.
Very good Search and Destroy map.
I happen to agree. I really like it for Search. One of the best stories I ever seen. One of the best matches. The first Modern Warfare 3 tournament that was held here when Jumba teamed up with Scump and them. It was for an NJ Halo, if I'm correct. And that was actually because Saint won the first Modern Warfare 3 tournament. And he won it because it was Relax versus Jumba, Lockdown, Search and Destroy. This was it, 3-3. Last map, I mean, as intense as you can feasibly get. I was casting it, and I kid you not, Jumbo was by the sandbags or by church, and he found Relax literally wide open. Okay, this is Relax. This is, and I know only Nifty's seen this, but
it's water bottles, everybody.
He dropped down behind the sandbag and started shooting Relax, and Relax literally just went over him and just killed him. And that was it. And Jumba had him. He was out in the middle of the open. Right in the middle of the open. Like, there was no feasible way in hell that Relax was going to kill him, and he did, and they ended up winning. It was as intense as it gets. But it seems like Saint is just going in right now. Neslo, though, will be able to stop that run. Methods with the kill, and now he is going to be able to return the flag, making it into a 2-0 game, in this replay number 2. Now, with Saint going off like this, you've experienced this one too many times. Do you think this is the turning point for them?
I think that maybe I found this when you have to play a map too many times that maybe you try and change something, and that's not always the best thing because you play it every day, and you need to keep doing that. You don't need to change what you're doing, and I'm not sure if the other team is changing, but and the game is far from over. It's 2-0, but if the momentum is on Saint's side, and we all know what he can do, he can take over a game and put up some numbers and help his team.
Yep. And let's see what we have here now as both flags are at the base. I'm looking at the scoreboard here. It really does seem like the boys from Nova have full control of this matchup here. Shots being exchanged right through the green. Doubt with 1 kill. And it's so great to see Doubt come back into the grind again, man. He's such a talented player. Literally only comes back for lands. And when he plays great. He was a former COD 4 pro player and Modern Warfare 2 top player, if I'm correct, or pro player Modern Warfare 2 as well. Very, very good. And this is going to be the first side 2-0. If you are Nova, this is what you want, Nifty.
Absolutely, this is what you want. You want to go to the next side with the confidence that you did a good job on the other side. The other team's back is against the wall, and they need to make the move. You need to just keep playing, keep getting kills, and holding map control. That's got to be the biggest thing. When you see people get these, not even a 2-0 is a big lead. It's very, very easy to come back from. Not easy, but it's possible.
Yeah, it is possible.
But sometimes people like to get real. They don't want to move. They want to just camp, and that's not what you want to do, because once one person dies, 2 people die, 3 people die, you're all off spawn, and they have a flag. You need to keep the pressure on the other team. You need to keep playing how you were playing, because that's the only way that they're going to get this win.
Yeah, I do agree with you, because if it was working for you before, and if you were able to cap 2 by playing super aggressive, then just do it again.
Right, because obviously they weren't expecting it, or they don't know how to defend against it, and that's what you want. You want to exploit the other team's weaknesses.
Yep. And let's see what we have here. Actually, UMG Classic asks you and me, should Terminal be removed from GVMLG? I don't think so.
I don't think it should be removed from GB. I wasn't the biggest fan of playing it here yesterday, only because I didn't play Modern Warfare 2, and people like Kahuna that were Modern Warfare 2 pros have a huge advantage against somebody that has never played the game before.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We lost because of me. I'll go ahead and say it was because of me. My 9 kills didn't help anybody, but
Yeah.
they weren't even mad at me because
It was not something you were familiar with.
Right.
But I think that, you know,
I think
unfamiliarity.
it's a good map, and I
Yeah.
think they should keep it on GB definitely, so that people that didn't get to play it can experience it, because I've heard such good things about
I'm
it.
sorry. I misread the question, by the way. But hey, good. That was still a good answer no matter what, because it is a new map that not a lot of people are familiar with. But actually, classic ass thermal. Sorry about that. Thermal looked like terminal, okay? And I'm trying to cast, so don't hate. Anyway, thermal should be removed from GB MLG or GB settings.
I think that some thermal weapons should be. What is it? The LMG that people use with a thermal. It has no recoil and it's just ridiculous. That shouldn't be allowed. But Kahuna actually uses the sniper better than most people I've ever seen, and I don't think that it's fair that he doesn't get to use it. I mean, that's a big part of his game, and it can affect people if you play every day and on S&Ds that's what you use. I don't think that the thermal gives anyone an advantage on a sniper rifle personally.
Yeah. Well, okay, for a sniper, I can understand the argument at hand. That's why, to be honest with you, the way you got to look at it, it's like I'm not a fan of banning certain things and omitting others, right? So it's like, if you're going to ban something, just ban it straight up.
Right.
Don't say, like, for example, Deserto had these rules where, like, you were able to use extended mags, but not on all weapons, just like one gun. But so it's like, extended mags wasn't banned but for one gun, but it was banned for everything else. I don't like that. If you're going to ban it, just commit to the ban and just say, screw it, we're just going to ban it completely, and that's it.
Right.
So while I do agree with you, though, I do want to see it used on snipers. I want to see more snipers being used in competitive. When UMG, Emily was right next to me, when Choppy shot a dude through the wall, and it was insane. It was one of the greatest, and it was a freaking final kill cam, Kuna. It was a final kill cam, and he was up top useless. He shot through the damn wall and caught someone right by couches. I don't even know how he did that. It was insane.
Some of the things that happen with snipers, you almost can't believe. Some people say, how does he even do that?
Yeah.
And it's just, they've been playing the game for so long that they can shoot without even, it's just natural to them. And
it's crazy. Like, I don't know. To me personally, if you're gonna ban it all, ban it all. Don't ban one thing
don't
and
be
not
prejudiced.
ban. Yeah, don't be prejudiced, yo. Damn. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's just how I feel in regards to that. Some people may disagree, some people may agree, but such is the world. Now, just to cover the game real quick, we're gonna have 54 seconds left on the clock. Lynx has the flag in possession. Fire with the stop there. That was a big stop, as the score is going to be 3-1 presently, with this round being tied 1-1. But last round, Nova did manage to cap 2 flags to the 0 of 1 effort. So for a first game here, Nova is definitely looking very good. And it's a hard-fought match for both teams, regardless.
Definitely, they're gonna for 1 effort. They need to come into the next map, knowing that they did a good job. They played, and sometimes when you're going to overtime, it's 1 or 2 things that you could have done differently could have changed the whole outcome of the game. So I think they need to just worry about the next map and try and forget about this one, as hard as that might be.
Yep. And let's see what we have here, as the game is pretty much going to be done at this time. The score will be, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, score is going to be 4-1. And very, very smart plays here by Nova Nation gave them the victory. Now, ladies and gents, we're going to take a quick break as we prepare the next matchup. So
S&D?
Yeah, no, actually, it's going to be Lockdown Search and Destroy.
Lockdown.
Yep, so don't go anywhere. I'm Golden Boy of TW. This
Nifty?
fine gentleman right here is Nifty. Nifty, I'm so sorry I talked over you. I didn't mean to.
Okay.
He's still going to be here.
Forgive you.
If you have any questions for us, throw it out there in the chat. No problem answering them. We're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere here at UMG NJ, the Battle of Fort Lee at the local Battles Land Center. Be right back.